Kia ora, good evening. We begin tonight with a development in an exclusive story uncovered by One News. A top policeman has paid a speeding fine following a 7-month investigation that cost more than $8,000.
Our camera captured the moment Superintendent Ted Cox was pulled over. He claims he was going way above the speed limit because he was secretly tailing another car. Donna Marie Lever, who's been investigating the case, was right there. She joins us now live. Donna Marie, good evening.
Good evening. Well, it was on this stretch of motorway 7 months ago to the day that I was out with police nabbing speeding drivers. But the person we pulled over was one of their own, Superintendent Ted Cox. The months that followed was a very lengthy, a very expensive investigation, one that tonight I can reveal has finally been resolved.
One News was with police when Superintendent Ted Cox was clocked on the radar, going 120 kilometres an hour on the southern motorway in January.
Managed to pick him up and he was doing 120.
He was in an unmarked police car on annual leave, had a female passenger and claimed he'd sped up to check out a car of interest.
Probably turn it off.
The fine, $120 and 20 demerit points.
He's been written an infringement and that'll be issued to him.
But Superintendent Cox appealed it and fought the fine at a cost of thousands to the taxpayer.
Of course it's not acceptable. Of course it's silly that so much money is spent on these cases. However, it becomes an inevitability because of the criticism that police inevitably will face.
An external investigator was hired in early March. The bill from that, $8,188. And while she found that there was no breach of the police code of conduct, Superintendent Ted Cox was still reminded of the rules. Senior managers like Ted Cox, who is desk-bound, must clearly alert other police at the time if working in an operational role, such as following a car.
If they can't justify speeding, then quite simply they'll be treated like every other member of the public.
At the same time the investigation kicked off, Ted Cox decided to just pay the fine and take the demerit points. When I spoke to him on the phone, he wouldn't say why he suddenly paid the ticket, but is still sticking to his story.
Police in New Zealand have very little opportunity to abuse privileges because of the oversight by IPCA, our own professional standards, and indeed the media.
Police say the lengthy 7-month investigation is about right to follow proper police procedure.
So is that it, Donna Marie? Is that the end of the matter?
Well, both police and Ted Cox say it is the end of the matter, and Ted Cox continues with his role looking after specialist Auckland Police. That includes the elite armed offenders squad. When I put further questions to police this afternoon, I asked them if they accepted his explanation that he gave for why he was speeding on that day. They say they do accept that. So it really does beg the question, why has he gone ahead and paid this ticket anyway?
In Auckland, Donna Marie Lever, thank you.